It's all change in the new series of Raw.
You can pick up the keys tomorrow lunchtime.
A new home.
This stuff, I wouldn't serve it in an old folks' home.
This isn't your restaurant.
A new manager and a new crush.
I'm Bobby.
The guy's a punk. Why aren't you out with her?
Because she's not you.
The brand new series of Raw, Sunday the 9th of January on RTÉ One.
James Nesbitt and Liam Neeson.
Do I shake his hand or do I kill him?
5 Minutes of Heaven. New Year's Day at 11:10 on RTÉ One.
The KFC All-Stars Box Meal. Original recipe chicken, mini fillet, popcorn chicken, a spicy hot wing, drink side and fries.
The automobile has played its part in every major revolution in society. But is it still in tune with life today? Is it still acceptable that some of us are able to drive when others barely have the means to get around? Why should making the most of our lives today imply a lower quality of life tomorrow? Does enjoyment for some have to cost the lives of others? At Renault, we think it's time to change things. Driving is a pleasure we share with everyone around us. Safety means more than just crash test dummies being thrown around during tests. It means people. It means lives. Global warming goes beyond the emissions coming out of the exhaust. It's a question we ask ourselves before, during, and after. Now it's time to launch the electric car, to drive the automobile forward again towards people and for life. Renault, drive the change.
There's a science to the perfect swish. New Aqualite conditioner from Pantene. The lightweight, nourishing conditioner rinses clean, leaving virtually no residue and virtually no weight. Just hair perfectly conditioned to swish. New Aqualite from Pantene. Virtually no residue, virtually no weight. Only from Pantene.
Swish, 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 swish. Upload your swish at makeaswish.com. Swish!
The new Garda mobile safety camera vans are on roads where people have died. See the locations at garda.ie.
It's sale time at Shaw's department stores. Don't miss out on the massive savings. The Shaw's sale starts tomorrow.
Not ready to take drastic measures for firmer skin yet? Experience our high-concentration aminopeptide complex. New Olay Regeneris 3-Point Super Serum. The new powerful moisturizing formula targets the 3 hard-to-treat areas: the face, neck and décolletage, for firmer-looking skin. And now you can save €9 on all Regeneris facial moisturizers and get a free Christmas gift box when you buy Olay 3-Point Super Serum or 3-Point Treatment Cream. Love Olay.
You're just a click away from renewing your car insurance. 24 hours a day for a girl on the go. It's forwomen.ie. Online car insurance for women.
With ice and a slice of lime, experience an intriguing fusion of Tia Maria and cranberry juice. Get behind the mask. Discover more with Tia Maria.
See how one man's song became a nation's anthem. The Fields of Athenry, Tuesday at 10:45 on RTÉ One.
The programme that summed up happy television was Winning Streak.
I didn't like the talking men at all.
You didn't like the turkey men? Couldn't get a hold of their drumsticks, could you?
Yeah.
Constantly good news. That's a fabulous thing.
It's truly unique. The 20-year streak, Wednesday at 8 on RTÉ One.
The late summary. The results of a post-mortem examination on the body of a 52-year-old woman who died in an apartment in West Dublin are expected to be known tomorrow. The woman, who was from Lithuania, was found with serious injuries by Gardaí who were called to the apartment in Clonsilla last night. Gardaí arrested a 32-year-old woman at the scene. Despite a thaw setting in, road users are advised to continue to take extra care on the roads. The Gardaí and the Road Safety Authority said rain falling on melting ice would lead to slush on roads, while Met Éireann has forecast a risk of flooding. Some local authorities have warned of possible restrictions on water supplies in the coming days. Sligo County Council has appealed to householders and businesses to limit water usage to essential need only. Cork County Council said it was experiencing record high flows from all reservoirs due to a large number of burst pipes following the cold spell. And Northern Ireland's Water Service said it has received a record 14,000 calls over the past 5 days, mostly in relation to burst pipes and lack of water supplies. Aer Lingus has said it hopes to operate all of its scheduled flights to New York and Boston tomorrow if airports there reopen. The airline had to cancel a number of flights from Dublin and Shannon today because of blizzard conditions on the east coast of the US. Well, those were the late headlines. Good night from the newsroom.
Irresistible taste, minimum effort. Bailey's Freshly Whipped Cream from Avonmore.
Hello again, and a very good night to you. Well, it's a very wet night across the country, and indeed we can expect plenty more rainfall through tomorrow Monday and indeed for a time on Tuesday as well. This is good news in relation to thawing all the ice and snow, but it will of course bring its own problems. As a result of that rain and the ice and slush, we can expect very hazardous conditions on both roads and paths through the rest of tonight, tomorrow, for Tuesday as well. And indeed there'll be plenty of rainfall in many places with the risk of flooding due to the rain and the melting snow, and we can expect between 25 and 50 millimetres of rainfall over the next couple of days, with the south of the country getting most of that rain. Now here's the satellite sequence through the day just past. You can see this thick band of cloud moving across Ireland, bringing with it rain and indeed milder weather than recently with these southerly breezes. Now it's going to continue to bring rain over us as we go through the rest of tonight, and then perhaps some dry spells for a time overnight and in the morning, but then more rain gradually pushing up then as we go through Monday, and some of that rain fairly heavy as well through the second half of the day. Indeed we'll see further rain then as we move through Tuesday as well, and then it's really only then as we move on into Wednesday that we see the weather becoming that bit drier. So then through tomorrow Monday and Tuesday, plenty of rainfall between 25 and 50 millimetres in places, with the southern half of the country, especially Munster, South Leinster, getting most of that rain. And indeed we see temperatures though much milder than recently, allowing the thaw to continue as we go through the first half of the week. Then as we move on further in the week on to Thursday and Friday, where we see high pressure becoming dominant once again, and that's going to mean that our weather is going to be mostly dry, but it is going to become that bit colder. However, not nearly as cold as recently. Temperatures by day between about 4 and 8 degrees, and some slight frost at night between -2 and +3 degrees. So dry weather as we head towards the new year. Now for the rest of the tonight, well, on the radar sequence you can see plenty of rain right up across the country through the night there so far, and as we go through the rest of the night we see much of that rain clearing away from western areas, but tending to persist here in the south and east, and indeed falling as sleet in some northern areas. The temperatures overnight they'll drop to between 2 and 5 degrees Celsius. It is going to continue quite windy, especially in coastal areas, with winds reaching gale force, and those winds easing a little bit as we go through tomorrow Monday, but only slightly. It's still going to be quite a blustery day. As for the day itself, well, there'll be some dry spells in the morning in the north and west, but there'll be some fairly heavy rain further south, and that rain will then gradually push up across the country as we move on through the afternoon and evening. Highest temperatures for Monday of 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, with more rain tomorrow night, especially in the north of the country, and further outbreaks of rain then on Tuesday. That's the forecast. Good night.
Irresistible taste, minimum effort. Bailey's Freshly Whipped Cream from Avonmore.
Lucy Nolan lost her dad this year in April, so things are kind of very new for them in one way, that they're adjusting to him not being around. So Christmas is coming up, so I want to make it that little bit more special for them, and I suppose they know too that their dad is looking down on them. Winter Wonderland, I think, makes Christmas completely different. It makes it more special and it makes it all happy. But I think it's good for them to realise that there's not only them in the world, there's other children too, and there's children that are sick. It's good for all these children to come together to see this magic and to see the happiness and the warmth and the love that's in there for them. It's not people coming at you, well, I have to maybe take your blood or I have to give you medicine. It's nothing like that. You can forget that you're sick, or you can forget that you've had this awful year for one day, and you just bask in the magic.
Wild December, a story of land and love set in rural Ireland, is our midweek movie this Wednesday at 25 past 9 here on One. But now our late movie, Michael Clayton.
Bread and today's bread today.